So, I'm about to record a run. I'll need the upload because this is the proper tutorial run. No, I won't be able to do that because my computer. It's an hour-long run and it has to render it at 720. It'll be like a fucking 200 gig file. I'll try and make it as quickly as I possibly can. Well, as I said, I'll go as fast as I can. It's because the run earlier had so much unnecessary commentary. It's gonna confuse Cerner. So I'm gonna do it again from scratch. And this time it's literally gonna be a no reset, regardless of what the fuck happens. Run. Okay. Start this shit up. Okay. Okay, so the first encounter of the game, you want to run in, try to get these guys to stand as close together or start an attack animation. Slice them once in the chest and once in the legs because it despawns them faster. The idea for that is obviously to get out and get a head start onto the boss, to save some time. This boss has no skill involvement, it's just complete luck. There's no way to trigger specific attacks, anything like that. It's just flat out complete random. There is just no way to predict it. And that's what I mean by random. You saw he was directly on top of me and he just decided to charge past. But it doesn't matter. This is probably going to be a very long fight, so... Oh! Never done it from this end. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, as you saw there, never cut anything other than the tail, because you actually lose time.
Very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
Every score screen, just mash A and B because you want to get past it as quickly as possible. Also, make sure whenever you are sprinting, don't just sprint, jump because it's faster.
There, get it. Use your ninja ram to move over obstacles automatically.
The next boss is more or less set in stone. There is one little bit of RNG, but there's nothing you can do about it. Just try to predict decent missile launch. Okay, so this is the second part of the first encounter, as you've already seen. It's done in a set way. There are several patterns you can use, but you just need to get into the certain threshold. So what I do is you jump in, you heavy strike, use 5 light strikes, 2 heavy, 2 light. And then obviously you overhead him twice. Overhead again. Get him to 80.1. At this point, don't rush in and try and attack him. Run towards the corner and mash so that you can clip him. There's no guarantee that you'll get him all the time, but there is a recovery strat. But it's not hard to do that. It's pretty much scripted. There is no way to fail it. If you fail it, you can jump into the corner and double heavy strike. This is the bit of RNG I was talking about. Missiles. but these are just seconds, they're not minutes, so not too bad. Okay, so this is obviously scripted once again. It's run down, mash X at boss. There is a line on this building that you don't actually have to move from, and I believe I'm on it right now. Once you get this line, you can literally just run straight down the building, not having to worry about anything. So, nothing to fear. Same as usual, mash. That sounds about right. Okay, so this section is basically try to avoid landing on any boxes apart from one, because you actually get a boost jump from it, which is this box here. You get a boost jump, you cover the entire train cart. During this section, what you want to try and do is you want to try and get close to Sam without him charging you like that. But if you're, as long as you're close enough, it should be fine. But he can do this a couple of times, and it's just, there is no real heavy way to control it. But as soon as you get to 50%, try to break out of the stun and then attack him with a roll forward, because it'll instantly exit that section of the fight, and then obviously put you in the second section. And in this section it's the same as the previous, just stand next to him and hopefully he kills you quickly. That's the best attack you can do because it's fast and it does the full 50%. You want that attack as much as possible. Okay, that was good. Okay, so in this section, once you spawn, only take 2 steps forward. Do not move any further than 2 steps. When he goes in for an attack, counter-attack him, and he'll walk forward and he'll end the fight by himself. And it's faster than waiting for him to do it, because otherwise he'll push you to a corner and the fight won't end. It just takes quite a while for it to settle in. A lot of the stuff early on is not too important, it's fairly easy to do, so don't worry too much about that. Right, here comes some of the tricky stuff. What you want to do here is you want to go onto these rocks and 2 polearms onto that rock there. Then you want to polearm jump onto the small edge that you can land on. Then you jump from the small edge onto the big ledge, which is it's an invisible wall that's technically classed as out of bounds. But if you land on that ledge, obviously you can skip a loading trigger that skips about, I think, 15 seconds of fighting. So that's the whole reason we use it. Okay, so once you've completed that section, you do the conversation with Boris. You come into this building here, and you out of bounds onto this wall. And you follow this wall along until you get to the very edge and try to land on this section that I'm on currently. More or less from this point, it's, as I said, it is a little bit tricky, but yeah. Once you've completed the second wall skip that I just did there, take off the polearm because you don't want it for this jump. You need the jet kick. It's not needed 100%, but it helps because there's an invisible box you can fall in and die. Okay, so what you want to do there is same again, jet kick onto the platform, and you walk onto the boss trigger like I did just there. This boss is scripted again, but I screwed it up because I faced away. It's fine, I'm not worried about splits. What you want to do is you want to smoke grenade as the fight starts, move just to his side, and then 2 pincers, and it'll kill him, like that. You have to fully charge the second attack. The first attack is just to put him just before the first threshold of his health. Same again. This section, there's no real way to speed it up as such. Just run to one corner of the platform and just keep spam jumping. Go as quickly as you possibly can. On the first one, I usually hug the left side and just spam jump. But it's completely up to you. It doesn't really matter. was a little star on the bridge. It's fine. That's the reason you equip the Psy after killing the boss. That boss flies away and does a bunch of annoying stuff, so you just want to kill him as quickly and cleanly as possible, and the Psy's the quickest way to do it. Okay.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Why not, you know, most used.
When you get into this room, you want to go to the left side and try to grip this guy without breaking the platform. If it breaks, don't worry about it. Run towards the guy who's at the door, then turn around and kill the small guys, and then kill the big guy. Because then it spawns the small guys faster, and then obviously you just run over and slice them while in Ripper mode. This section has a small stealth section, not hard at all. You just ignore those two guys, run straight across into the gap, hug the wall if you're not used to the wide split, which is what I'm doing here. Just hug the wall all the way around by sprint jumping, and you should be able to get to this section without having any trouble, and it saves about 30 seconds. So
You can engage if... Right. The cliff is just ahead at the end of beyond. No, it is.
you want to weapon switch when you get to that door, back to your blood pincer, because it's better there, because obviously the next section is sort of, you don't use it so much, but it's in preparation for the boss. So I wouldn't worry too much.
Watch out! They keep on coming.
Okay, that's okay.
Don't say if it is seen.
Okay, when you get into here, go straight up the stairs, ignore absolutely everything, hug the left wall and jump over the IR sensors. You can see them on the doors, you can see them on the side of the wall. Obviously on that wall there, bounce directly in the center and you'll go up and not aggro any camera. Come straight to this room, slide under the laser. Once you've got into this room, you go to this section here, you throw a smoke grenade, you sprint drop to the corner and jump straight around the guard and completely skip that. And then obviously now you're at the boss, you're at Mistral. Mistral is once again a scripted boss fight. There is no way to make it any faster other than using your chin, which is what I do. You skip this and you activate Ripper mode the instant the fight starts. You offset towards her after that first full charge attack. You skip that because it's faster to do it this way. Once you get to this section, start mashing XB and back, because you offset backwards and you continue the chain of attack that you previously were doing, and the boss is already dead at that point. She's dead now. So all that happens now is that you get to the bottom and she charges you to end the fight. As you saw. I'm losing some time, but I made a couple of mistakes. That's fine. Okay, so that's not an ideal fight, but you can make it go a little faster. She does one less attack and she'll make it go a little bit faster. The next stage involves, as soon as you get in, start mashing and trying to toggle Ripper mode, because it actually saves about 1 second, I would say, because usually you have to get to the end of the speech on the radio and then you toggle it, but if you're quick enough and you're mashing hard enough, you can get that, which is ideal. Once that ends, switch to the Psy.
Sir, yes, sir.
Commence operation.
Okay, so you get to the end of this hallway. The only reason we use the Psy is for this one small guy. But the reason for this is that they have the most irritating AI, and they can jump away and they can just cause a ton of grief. So instead of trying to charge them with a sword, just mash Y as this comes out. So you get the first hit and he dies like that. Once that's over, switch to the polearm.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Get to that section, stop sprinting for a brief second, and then sprint jump straight past the guard, because again, it's great stealth detection. In this room, it doesn't really matter the way you do it, just try to avoid running in the same path the entire time. What I'm doing right now is I usually mash X there, just for safety, so we get the shortcut. And the reason we switch to the polearm is that these mobs despawn very quickly, so if using a polearm, go very close and do a strong attack. He was just out of range, so that's not too bad. Could have been worse. It's bugged. Okay, there we go. If you can, switch to the side before that ends. Don't know what happened there exactly. I was in the wrong position, I guess. Okay, so this section you don't need to activate your Ripper mode at all until you get past the first sub-hallway. Okay, once you've sliced all the doors, you get into this section here. You backstab that guy. You jump behind this guy, you walk to the left, wait for him to hop, and then you can start sprint jumping. Once you start sprint jumping, obviously you're pretty much as good to go from this point. Activate Ripper mode as you come out of that room, and Psy this mob here. Oh, got stuck on the invisible door. Bigger hitbox than it displays because it's terribly written script. Okay, we're looking alright. This could be a lot worse. It could be over a minute down because of Ray. It starts a bad chain. Obviously Ray's sort of a momentum getter. Get a good Ray, get some momentum, you stick with it. Right, you go through this hallway, you go to the top of the stairs, you throw a smoke grenade. The guards get distracted, you jump straight down to the switch, you cancel jump, which is just land and then press A again. Once that's done, obviously you just skip the cutscene, kill these guys. And to skip some execution animations and stuff like that, you want to jump because it cancels out the animation. Okay, so from this point, once you got the drone, you jump twice, land on that box, get behind this guard, and stun him using the stun. The reason for this is that he has a very long path to get down to you, and you don't want him taking the really long path because it takes longer than it does to stun him.
Let's try using it to access the lab server. What about right?
Okay, that was okay. If you can get the switch, go for it there. If you can't, don't worry about it too much. Okay, this is the next boss. This is, again, another very heavily scripted method of killing a boss. There are two ways to do this. There is a slow and the fast method. The fast method I'm not consistent in. However, I will give it an attempt. If I fuck it up, I will do the slow method as a recovery. So, what you need to do here is that you need to push him back 4 times. The easiest way to do this is with the speed strat, which is you run straight to this section here, you dodge that bullet, and you get 4 of those strikes, block that, and then strike with that. That's the speed strat. That doesn't work, just use the pincer blade. Okay, that's kind of bad. I'm not sure why he's doing this, but it's not. Okay, 1 second. Let me just restart the second phase just to be safe. What's supposed to happen is he's supposed to do this. He gets stunned, and then you hit his leg, and it ends the fight like that. The speed strat is inconsistent for me, but it's not hard to do. You sort of need to. It's sort of like the whole. From what I'm aware of, it sort of works like the counter hit system from other games. When he finishes shooting that big bullet, which he's trying to lock onto you with, if you charge him and try hitting him shortly after that's been fired, that's how you kill him or do that speed strat, pretty much. But obviously, I'm not sure what happened just there, so I apologise if that's confused you.
So I'm good, right?
This run's fairly bad, but as I said, like, this is the sort of run that you would take and improve upon because there's a lot of room. So just activate Ripper mode as soon as you get into this section. Go to the back and fight the 2 guards at the back first, because the elite guard dies significantly quicker than you would think, because he's elite. Okay, that's that section complete. If you can get this, this is a little bit tricky, but if you can do this, feel free to try it. As you skip this scene, try to activate a weapon strike that puts you in the air, like that, because you get further forward. Very little save, but it adds up. This section, don't fight anything, just run straight across the bridge, jump across, skip everything.
What's your status?
They look, company,
Right.
board, with you, I just
Look,
you
and your
there, rope,
you do they?
Yeah.
Well, now, well, items.
That's a random chance that it'll do that. Not much you can do about it either. It's just slightly irritating, but it's fine. Okay, this is going to be really tight. I can actually make up time on my split here, because it's actually kind of bad. This is probably one of the biggest run killers. It can kill a run, but it can also salvage a run very, very heavily if you practice it. So, what you want to do, you want to take all your weapons off when you're in the elevator, preferably. Not so much before, because you actually waste time. But once you get out of this elevator, you jump off of this section here, and you dive kick onto this platform. Once you've dive kicked to that plot, you run to the center, and then dive kick again onto this platform. Then you weapon switch to the pole arm, and repeat the sequence. You polearm jump from that building to this one, completely skipping a cutscene. Once you've done that, you walk skip onto the next one. And then after that, you go down here and you fall down. What you want to try and do here, you want to try and angle yourself to land on top of that box, but you cannot go round on a normal landing. You actually need to go the roundabout way because it bugs out otherwise. So the regards of what I mean by that is very, very simple. It's got a small invisible box guarding it. And the problem with that small invisible box is that you will fall or get stuck out of bounds. However, the reset point is not far from there, so it's not so bad. As I said, my roof skip was pretty bad in my PB, so I can actually still make a run out of this, which is quite distressing actually. I screwed it up quite a few times in my PB. So, okay, so once you do that, obviously you out of bounds onto the wall. You get to this section, you follow the map, you hit a loading trigger there, so it loads you into the next section, and then you restart to load yourself back into the map because there is no way back in. That fight is literally just do it however the hell you want to do it. It doesn't really matter. I just use whichever method is most beneficial to me. This little section here, just walk up the wall. It requires a bit of practice to do the ninja jumps and stuff there, because you can actually save time, but it's not worth the risk. The SI is used for this section to jump from target to target, so like so. But that was a miss for some reason. Okay, that's fine. Jetstream Sam. The next fight is completely scripted, but it requires good precision and practice. I have a set of notes that I will send you, so don't worry too much. Is that it? Okay, so get rid of those two. I hate it when that happens. Okay, so we want to stand over here, cut him. Okay, when you've completed this encounter, switch to the Venom Blade or the Pincer and the EM Grenade, because you need them for the next fight.
Your current emotional state appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
There's nothing to really describe here. It's the same as it is usually in any version of the game. Monsoon is probably one of the more difficult fights to perfect and learn. I haven't got him down fully yet, but I've practiced a bit, so I will try to be a little bit flashy. As I said, don't worry too much about getting Monsoon down perfectly straight off the bat. This is one of the very few bosses I will say, don't try to learn it to a T off the bat. Yes, it is a big time save, but it is very, very, very precise. If you are a single 0 point damage off, it will fuck up the rotation and he will do stuff at random. So, I honestly straight up advise avoiding this skip. I'm going to attempt it, but if I don't get it, don't worry about it. Do we get the spinning man? Oh, what a douche. Okay. We didn't get the spinning man. Sad. There's a glitch here. One of these guys just spins around in a circle over and over again. Kind of funny to watch, actually. Just, or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you. Okay, so right, this is the cutscene that makes people not want to run it on on PC, because this is skippable on console, and it's a 1 minute 20-ish cutscene.
Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche. That this world and all its people are diseased. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. It's controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They shape the living. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they learn to hate. They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair, all memes, all passing. How about
Bullshit. Is that a meme? Can't fight nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak.
Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives.
Serious
A
run.
means of justice. Now there's a pretty meme. Exquisite. It spared you
So much lewdness.
absolved you of
Okay, this actually is not too bad. Okay, so as this fight goes, start the fight with a fully charged pincer attack. Do not offset, block the attack. Single pincer. Miss the first arc. And you need to put him on exactly that amount of HP. You cannot put him anywhere lower or anywhere above, because it will not work, this skip. This is the first skip. There's no guarantee that I'm going to get this, as I said, because I'm not practiced enough with this skip yet. On this section, just do whatever you want, pretty much. It's just wait this out until he comes down. Mash LT so you can lock onto him. Right, okay. Charge a pincer attack, but do not release. Wait for him to start reforming. Like now. Okay, skip one. That's fine. Okay, I messed up the second skip, but that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't matter. The second skip's not so bad. I screwed that up because I made a big mistake there. So he's going to waste a little bit of time here. But luckily it's not like the 50 billion gunships, because I skipped the first set. So I actually might be up time here. Oh, missed it. That's fine. Fight's over. So now he should reform and he'll jump straight into the building. And then he'll do this. I apologise for not getting both skips there, but I'm obviously hesitating a little bit because the nerves are setting in, because this is actually a good time. So disappear. I might be up time. If I go Glod here, I am going to be fucking hype.
Now what will you do? Jack Ripper.
Oh my god, we're a Glod. And there's an extra minute I can shave off that. That 32-second gain is so stupid, that fight. If I break world record in a tutorial run, I swear to God I'm going to screech like a little girl. Fluffy tail and all. Super lewd right now. Okay. I'm trying to slow my heart rate down a bit just so I can calm down. Sorry. I rarely get the first monsoon skip. I'm a little bit annoyed at myself for not getting the second one, but because I should have got it, but it's fine. Right, when you get into this building, slice that lady up because it's an android. Stand in the center here and wait for them all to spawn. Then release a charge strike. You won't always kill all of them, but as long as you kill 3, the other guards will spawn. And obviously just one hit them. That was kind of bad because he's refusing to stay still. You don't want them to do that. Ideally, I usually use a different weapon for this room, but it's fine.
Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there. The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. It seems the guards are storming the building. Titan, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational.
I just need to breathe now. I've got a few seconds to calm down. At this point, just go to this corner and just stand still. You don't need to move, you don't need to interact with anything, you just wait. And kill these guys if you want to kill them, it's up to you. Makes no difference on the spawn speed. Usually takes about 1 minute for this, 1 minute 10.
My hack was a success. Board the elevator right. For security purposes, the building is
This section, there are 2 ways you can go about this. The more optimal way is the way I'm going to do it. You go around this corner, slice this window, slide through it, go to this center, hit the generator in the center room. Hopefully not getting the bounce on furniture, which can happen sometimes. Slice that one. That's fine. It's actually beneficial a little bit because I bounced faster than I would have moved. And then hit the 3rd generator without engaging them. This is really important. Do not engage them. Kill this guy with a 1 hit. You want to kill him as quickly as possible. The drone can sometimes spawn a little bit later. There are other ways to do that room. That was a little bit slow, but it's fine. Okay.
What's most important? Listen, look,
As long as I get elevator and I get monsoon 1 and 2. So Mr. R1, Mr. R2 and monsoon 2. This can be a really good time.
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Ryder. Try and keep moving.
This section, just keep running. Don't aim to fight anything because you actually waste it. There's rarely, if any, mobs that will spawn to fight anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Hug this wall and just jump up the stairs because it's faster than running because gravity.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use.
Spam jump when you reach this wall and avoid the red circles. Strafe extremely far if you have to. It's very, very, very buggy, so you can technically just spam jump, but it's fine to do it that way. That's the only score screen that I will tell you straight up. Don't cancel that straight away. You can get down the hallway before it comes up. Oh god. Okay. This room, don't engage anything. Skip entirely. Okay. Oh, come on. Stop throwing grenades. What we want to do is land on that wall there. I lost some time by doing that because it fucked up. Because it was locking on again for some reason. Land on that torch there if you can. If not, just take the long route round. It's fine.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have fallen behind. No, what a from the you have
Well,
right.
You need to out of bounds that wall there. You double trigger if you don't think you've made the first jump, because it's really important, because if you die there it is a complete time waste.
Server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
Okay. I'm losing some time here, but you out of bounds that section, polearm jump one of the walls, then you restart when you get into this room. Once you get into this room, go on the windowsill, jump along it, stop sprinting as you get to the end, just walk past that guy, don't even run, don't engage anything, run up, backstab this guy, and then just run straight across and activate the elevator. And then rip a mode as soon as you get off that button. It despawns all the mobs in this room. Okay, that's fine.
Look up, Raiden. Another freight platform. Look out!
Start pre-attacking as they come to the floor in this elevator, because, simply put, the faster you do it, the better. Okay. These guys are invincible for a few seconds.
The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform. The platform is losing speed. Scheiße! The Skypotter interfering. They are deploying security from the top floor to the freight elevator.
This trick is a little difficult, so don't try and pull this off the first time. You've got to time this perfectly. As he starts to take off his gear, you slice. I got them all, perfect. Wait. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. A little slower than I would have liked it, but it's okay. This area doesn't fully load until obviously you exit the fight with those guys, so you will be like coming up through the floor.
ahead?
Yes. Oh,
What if they...
right, they will, but
Yeah.
and if
So if you...
ready,
Well...
Okay. Chill. Breathe. I'm over a minute ahead. Relax. Right. Lock on.
What? Miss Troll? She's...
no. A spare body, if I had to guess, likely controlled by an AI.
Oh, she cancelled it again. As long as she dies, it's fine. Okay, you switch out as soon as you beat her. That was bad RNG. Nothing else to describe that. Get a stage 2 set up for this bit. As soon as he comes out, let go after the first or second hit. Like now.
And a spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
I fucked up, but it's alright. Kindness really, really fine right now. It was a really, really bad fight.
Don't disrupt the students while class is in session.
That fight,
I believe
I've got notes for.
the lesson plan.
So I'll just lift. Like the next few fights, I have notes for. So don't worry about that too much.
Effective program. Just look how you turned out. Of course, running it in the real.
Just got a bit too. I'm slowly but surely hemorrhaging time because I'm panicking. My heart rate is increasing every time we get to one of these boss fights.
No muss. Straight to the brain. It's like a dream. Well, maybe dream is the wrong word. They do kill some POWs, some civilians. They enjoy it though. We give their pleasure centers a nice big joke every time. Plus, they get a shiny new body as a graduation present.
Raiden, get Sundowner. Do not lose him this time.
You can be cooler than that, Jack. Not enough
Explosive armor. Right. Keep your blade away from the shield.
Slow.
Son of a bitch! You got me! Playtime's over, Jack! Time to die!
The time is just slipping away. Getting sad. We've got over 1 minute. This next section takes about 45-50 seconds. As long as I get the next 2 skips and I get the Sam 2 good rotation, this is on par for world record. So tutorial and a world record all in one. Okay, the roof is coming up in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. It should be coming up now. Come on, roof. Oh, please don't. Okay, a little bit longer than I was expecting it.
What happened?
Are you?
What is going on?
I just got the Ripper glitch.
Raiden!
Oh, come on. That's lame. That doesn't matter. It was good while it lasted, but hey, what are you gonna do? You break the game so much, it's gonna do this here and there. It's fine. I'm willing to accept it, so let's just move on. Wait for it to offer you the trigger, just as a precaution in future. "35 seconds.
It's over.
Okay. I'm just thinking, I can still do this. Obviously. That was really, really bad. Yay.
Right.
Yeah, I am hurt. Right.
I know.
And it's he
Forty.
it is
And they
what?
he's a gift.
Con official.
Then we-
Yeah, but it's
Hold this number in off. Mark 7.
That was right.
Okay, fucking hell. I just need to relax. I can't keep panicking. Sam 2, there is a time save. There is a time save before Sam 2. Just keep telling myself that.
That was quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you are all right. It's time you got out of Denver.
Can you die, please? Jesus Christ, yeah, that time loss. Because that idiot refused to die. Totally, like, I'm actually gonna... This section's as good as fuck now, because I'm not in the right position to do it from. Hang on. Oh, okay, just a reset, real quick. I'm just gonna cardboard box it across. The run's gone now. Yep, it's as good as gone because I can't even do the cardboard boxing section correct. I haven't done it in so long. I was in the wrong position to start from, so that's my own fault. That doesn't matter. That's just disappointing because it had good potential. And now I don't even have the right weapon equipped, which is great. He will die. Okay. It doesn't matter what I do now, I can't fix this. Even if I perfect this next section.
It may be an RLV, but it still needs time to accelerate and decelerate from first cosmic velocity.
Just kill them.
Could require more than 30 minutes to get to Pakistan.
Come on! Ah, seriously. I'll just wait to be safe. So what you do there, you get the cardboard box, go straight to the corner of this room, get to this wall, cardboard box. Skip that section entirely.
I've located a route with relatively light security. I will mark the heading on your solitone radar.
Don't engage anything here. Got the bug. Okay, cool. Even a perfect Armstrong fight, I don't think I can fix this now. I really don't.
I will find a way to exit the helicopter. Proceed out of the city.
And I got this fucking stupid gorilla glitch. No, it's not a glitch, that's just me being really impatient. Hug the left wall. The gorilla will not be able to see you. You should be able to just walk straight past him by sprint jumping. 10 minutes. I lost world record because I made a massive fuck up. Yep. It doesn't matter. This is originally set out to be a tutorial run, and the fact of the matter is that the sheer fact that I caught up so well was kind of enough for me. This fight is also the same. Pincer Blade missed the first attack. Break his parry. Okay, fuck that up. Don't worry about it. I'll just start again. You need to miss the first attack on the pincer, get in range to 2 overheads, or recovery strat like that. Come on, Sam, knock it the fuck off. Now you're annoying me. Okay, now you just interrupt him. Fight over. I got the bug on the rock, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's expected, but it doesn't matter. There was no way I can recover it. I sort of lost all hope because I fucked up the opening on Sam a bit and everything else went to shit. But the stuff on Sam, there's a specific video that's easier to understand if I link it to you. So I'll link it to you after we're done with this. Alright, the next level is where it all counts. Six minutes, 30 seconds. Switch straight out to your polearm as soon as you get into this stage. Run all the way across to this wall. Polearm jump to the first rock on it. And what you need to do here, push yourself up onto that roof there. You need a very high polearm jump, and the reason I'm using sword swings is that you get, again, a small amount of height with the final sword swing, so it should push you up just enough to put you on the ledge. So right at this point, obviously it's just Armstrong and the stupid robot. This is all scripted. There is no way to make it go faster. It's set in stone pretty much. That was slow. Usually when you want to just wait for him to start talking and then hit him. I'm just trying to be a little bit impatient towards the end. I'm sorry about this. It's just, obviously, my confidence gets a little bit shattered when you see that. You go for a 32-second gold split with nothing but red. And then you go gold. Okay, got it. You don't ideally want geckos here, but you can skip them entirely. Oh, my arm broke just there. That's a rare glitch. This will be a gold split, just so we're clear. It'll be a gold split. Yeah, I knew it was a gold split because I found out the speedier strat earlier, and I found out how to do it consistently too. So.
Yeah, you play fucking ball, Fred.
Let's start.
Mash. That's a bug. Okay. Is that phase over? This section's all scripted. The only reason you have low HP exiting the fight with the robot is so that this phase, one prior to this, or this actual phase, it ends quicker. The only way to get out of it is putting him to 96.9%, or running around for 2 minutes while getting hit and puts you on this amount of HP. That's really bad. Hang on, I'll just reset that because it doesn't matter. It's very rare when he does that attack, actually. I'm just messing this up now, don't really matter. When you start this fight, just start with a heavy strike into a follow-up. Offset when he's using those attacks, but for some reason I can't press offset for shit right now because I'm fucking bad. Okay, so you want to stop damaging there. What you want to do, you want to get him to around 170% with offsets. Wait. This will still work. No, it won't. Okay, so you need to interrupt him as well. I'm doing this incorrect. Don't attack him. Make sure he gets knocked up and just smash this attack. And that's Armstrong. I'm just being bad because I'm salty about losing world record, but don't worry about it. It's no problem. Yeah, this fight's all scripted. Not really much can go wrong. Obviously, I made a couple of fuck ups. It's all human error, not game error. This is a pretty awful ending to an okay run, but at least I know now that I can consistently get Monsoon 1. The first skip at least. But yeah, that's pretty much it, Cerno. There's not much else that I need to teach you in this run. It's very, very easy. If you have any questions, as I said, just leaving it before we finish this run, just message me on Skype and I'll help you out, no problem. This requires 7 strikes exactly, and then you split there. And that's the end of the run. 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 40 seconds for a tutorial. And that is the end of that run. So now I'm going to take the stream down before Cerno starts. And I am quickly going to go and do some editing real quick. So, back in a few.